Like, what are you doing?
In North Carolina, that's the voice of Jolana Dunlap.
Please stop. Stop. Please let go of me.
She is a property manager, and her employer asked her to inspect and take photos of one of their vacant lots. But the Fayetteville police think she is suspicious.
Please, I'm not. You got me. You got me.
The police are looking for a violent fugitive. And while Dunlap has given them her name and explained her work, the cops still go hands-on.
What are you doing? Ma'am, okay, don't drag me out.
Then get out of the car.
I will if you will
I've asked you multiple times.
if you will
Get out of the car.
release my arm.
Get out of the car.
If you will release my arm,
step out
I
of the vehicle.
will.
Step
If
out
you
of the
will
vehicle.
release my arm, I
out of the
will.
vehicle.
Because you're grabbing my arm very tightly.
Okay.
You're grabbing my arm very tightly.
She ain't going nowhere now.
Let me go.
Okay.
And I'll get the
Okay. Step back.
Don't start.
Okay.
Okay, it
Now
sure
step back.
is.
Okay, now
And you're
step
not
back.
getting it because I know I haven't did anything wrong.
You are not getting my ID, she says. And even though Dunlap's refusal is within her rights, the cops drag her out and slam her against her car.
How many times have I asked you?
Please, let go of me.
Stop.
What are you doing?
Right.
Let go of me. Let go of me. Let go of me.
Dunlap was then handcuffed and detained. Eventually, police released her. The chief of police says the incident is now under review by the department's internal affairs unit. Quote, I understand why the cell phone video of a Fayetteville Police Department encounter with Ms. Jolana Dunlap causes concern and the desire of the public to know more. That's why I'm making a request to the Superior Court judge for the release of the body-worn camera footage of this incident. One of Dunlap's lawyers says the police had no right to go on the property and detain Ms. Dunlap to begin with. The lawyer says Dunlap's Fourth Amendment rights were violated and that a lawsuit against the police is coming. Another of Dunlap's lawyers, prominent civil rights attorney Harry Daniels, asserted there was racial bias in this incident. He noted that Dunlap is black and the two officers in the video are white. Quote, I can't think of a single good reason why these officers treated Miss Dunlap like that. In fact, I can only think of a bad reason, because she is black. It's well past time law enforcement realized that's not a crime. It does seem like police were racially profiling Dunlap, and one wonders if the police officers had stumbled across somebody who was a white property manager instead of a black, whether they would have been so adversarial to begin with. In any case, even if police were trying to find a violent fugitive, there was no need to let their fears of confronting an armed criminal shape how they interacted in this situation. Through that thing called Google, they could have quickly confirmed that Ms. Dunlap was who she said she was. And one phone call would have confirmed from her employer that he had asked Ms. Dunlap to do inspection work on the property lot. But these police chose to escalate instead of de-escalate. And when their feelings got hurt because Dunlap knew the law and knew she didn't have to provide ID, the police treated her like a wild animal. It is outrageous. I suppose Dunlap should consider herself lucky that she didn't get tased or shot. Still, legal experts say just throwing her against a car and putting her in handcuffs was a clear violation of Dunlap's civil rights. The Fayetteville Police Department would be wise to discipline and suspend these officers involved and perhaps even fire them. Those police took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution. Instead, they trampled on it, brought shame to their department, and likely cost North Carolina taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars in legal fees and settlement costs. This kind of stuff has to change. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for joining us.